What's up, Libra? It's your girl D here, bringing you your Neptune retrograde reading for the month of, well, actually, Neptune's going to be in retrograde. It started June 28th. It's going to be in retrograde to December 3rd, actually. Then we got 2 weeks of the post-shadow period. So to the middle of December, we're dealing with these Neptune retrograde energies. I did do in the community tab, I did do a little bit of an introductory information on Libra, on Neptune retrograde, so that you have an understanding of how it might be affecting you in your chart. But I'm going to go into the specific area of your chart where it could be affecting you, Libra. And so for you, it's in your sixth house. Now, the sixth house has to do with your health. It has to do with your daily routine, your routines and your patterns, the things that you're conscious of, the things you're aware of. It could also deal with work, how you conduct yourself at work, like if you go to work, just whatever you do on a regular basis, on a regular daily basis that you're aware of, your patterns and how you move. It also deals with pets, all right? But the Neptune retrograde energy is affecting this area of your house. So let's get into it and see if, things you may be brought to the realization of. Neptune is a planet of illusions, the creative imagination. It's the God energy in you, right? It's all about idealism, and you have to be careful with Neptune, period, wherever it is in your chart. It's a slept-on planet. A lot of the problems and issues that we experience has a lot to do with Neptune because we're in delusion, we're in denial, we don't see things the way we should see them, we're looking at it through rose-colored glasses, and sometimes that type of mentality or that view or that lack of seeing things for what they really are can put us in a bind. And so what we're going to look at is, now that Neptune is in retrograde, we're looking at the area of life where we're realizing, okay, maybe I made some mistakes. Maybe I didn't see things the way I should have, or maybe I was in the illusion of it being this way when really it was this way, right? It could also be about the people around us, because the sixth house deals with known enemies. All right, just like the opposite polarity of the 12th house deals with unknown enemies or unseen enemies. The sixth house deals with hidden enemies. Known enemies. So this could be, you realizing that, there's some people around you who are just not good for you. Okay, it could also be that there's some patterns, routines, and habits that you've been participating in health-wise that are not good for you. Neptune does deal with addictions. It deals with hallucinogenic drugs, and it could be some things that you may need to let go of. All right, so let's take a look and see what we're talking about. Speaking of Neptune, we got the Hangman there. So the overall energy is the Three of Wands energy in reverse. Yeah, so some things that maybe you couldn't see where they were lead, you're realizing that whatever you were participating in is something that it didn't lead you where you wanted to go, or it's something that you need to stop. All right, so we got the Nine of Swords. We got the Three of Pentacle energy in reverse here. All right, Libra, we got the Queen of Pentacles. We have your energy here. Okay, Major Arcana. And then we have the Major Arcana of Neptune. All right, so some of you, you definitely could be concerned about what's going on. This could be on your mind heavily. You could be stressed out because now you're seeing things for what they truly are. It could be the fact that something didn't go the way you wanted it to, or you're at a roadblock with what's going on. This is Mars and Gemini with the Nine of Swords energy. And Mars is all about lighting the fire up. It's about something accelerating, all right? Something going really fast, or something really intense. Or it could be where Mars is, Mars wants to protect, Mars wants to fight. It will go to war to protect, all right? So it could be here that, maybe you're trying to keep someone's secret, or you're trying to keep a secret, and maybe a secret of yours is coming out. Or it could be somebody around you that you're dealing with, their secret could be coming out. The challenge is the Three of Pentacles in reverse. You may find that there could have been some people conspiring against you. This could be in a work environment. Or it could be coming out that you were a participant in some type of conspiracy against someone else. Okay, I do feel like maybe there was some, like I said, it deals with enemies here, so it could have been a hidden enemy that is now being revealed to you. Okay, somebody, it could have been in the workplace, or it could just be, something that's just going on in your regular everyday life. People that you normally would hang out with, now you're like, okay, maybe these are people I shouldn't hang out with. It could be that type of thing. But with this Queen of Pentacle energy here, this is the universe wanting you to pay attention to this energy and use this energy as a guiding force. So the queens represent your emotions and your feelings. With the pentacles, this is all about being grounded in your emotions, looking at things from a logical perspective, looking at things from a practical, more so logical. Logical is more so the swords, but practical is, and grounded is more so the pentacle energy. So it's like ground your emotions. You're in your head with all of these thoughts. You need to balance it out with the earth energy. You need to, be practical about it. It's like, look, you may be stressed about the situation, but just look at it practically. Okay, what is and what isn't? All right, and go from there. So what you want to be focused on is, okay, how do you go about receiving justice, or how do you go about getting justice? For some of you, it could be some financial damages that you may be able to obtain because maybe you're going to court. You could be in and out of court right now, okay, with what's going on here, and maybe you have a lawsuit. For some of you, it could be that case. I don't know, some of you, I get medication here. Some of you may have been taking some type of medication that has maybe caused some adverse effects, and it didn't help in the way that it was supposed to help, is what I'm getting to for some of you. But you didn't know what there was some hidden side effects, is what I'm getting to for some of you. You may end up finding that out. There could have been something that you were taking that wasn't helping, and it was causing some initial problems health-wise. I hear that for some of you. But I also get an energy of someone afraid that someone's going to want revenge, is what I'm getting to, because I get here where the challenge is the Three of Pentacles in reverse. So this is an energy of, if this is in the workplace, like I said, this is, the Three of Pentacles in reverse in the workplace is like some crazy type of work politics, where it could have been, people conspiring against another person, trying to get another person out, or trying to get another person in trouble, or trying to cause another person problems within the workplace. So I don't know if you were involved in that type of situation and you're afraid of being called out, because somebody could be going to human resources, somebody could be getting fired. Oh, there's a lot going on here, okay? But it just seems as though there's definitely some type of change going on, or something that you may be nervous or scared about. Okay? I'm not sure what it is or what it could be, but I'm seeing here definitely that there could be some type of situation going on here. Your intuition may be telling you that something is up, and that's why you're concerned about it. You could be hearing something in your dreams, or getting some messages in your dreams. Make sure you write them down. Okay? If your dreams are telling you that somebody's doing some shit behind your back, it could be that this is what needs to be revealed to you. If you're about to move forward with somebody in some type of business adventure or business endeavor, or just period, you're gonna go somewhere with someone or do something with someone, and you're kind of feeling antsy because things aren't right, take that into consideration, please. Okay? It could be possible that some of you could just be overwhelmed with everything that you have going on. You might have a lot going on, and you may just need to reorganize your schedule. And you may want to pay attention more to your body's reaction to things, like, because the Queen of Pentacles represents health as well. Okay, physical health. So you listening to your intuition to pay better attention to your health and what's going on with you health-wise. All right? It's going to help you to enhance your psychic energy. So if your intuition is telling you something, see, the Nine of Swords is your logic. So I feel like your intuition is telling you something, but you may be trying to fight it with logic. Okay? Listen to your intuition. All right? And get grounded in your energy. Right? For some of you, I feel like you just got a lot going on, and you need to be more organized in what it is that you're doing, how you're doing it. Maybe you got too much going on, and you may need to cut back on some things, because I feel like you may have a lot going on, and the goal is to move forward, but you're not going anywhere. Right? And you're trying to figure out why. So let's take a look at these top 5 cards. So that could be going on for some of you. So yeah, we got the Three of Wands energy in reverse. The Three of Swords is here. The Two of Wands is here. The Four of Wands. We got a lot of wand energy, and the Six of Wands is in reverse. All right, so yeah, you trying to go somewhere but not being able to. It could be, like I said, you just unorganized. And this is an energy of unorganized thoughts, unorganized ideas, not getting things prioritized and figuring out what goes what. Maybe you need some help. Some of you may need to hire someone because maybe you're trying to do it all and you can't do it all. You may have the skills to, but you don't have the time, energy, and effort to spread yourself. You're spreading yourself too thin. So some of you may need to go ahead and spend that money to get some help. For some of you, you may need some help around the house with your children. That could be the case as well. Some of you may have, yeah, you may have recently gone through a breakup and now you're a single parent and you're trying to balance everything and it's overwhelming for you and you may need some help. I get that too. Some of you may have taken on a business venture or you may have just taken on responsibilities and you may just now be over, head over your head and what's going on here. And you could be afraid that you may lose money or that you're losing out, but it could just be that you're not structured and organized. The Queen of Pentacles, the universe is telling you to get structured and organized. And for some of you, that's all you need to do. With this Three of Pentacles energy in reverse, this is telling me that, whatever you're doing or however you're doing it, it's not structured. It's definitely not. This is Mars. It's interesting because this is Mars. This is Mars. The Three of Wands in reverse that's Venus. That's Venus and Mars. So this is Mars energy. So these two are conflicting with each other. So there's a battle here. Your thoughts versus the action that you're putting in. What you may be thinking about doing may sound good, and you're trying to figure out how to get it done, but you're not putting a plan in place to do it. This is what your problem is. You need to be more organized and you need to be more structured in your daily routines and your daily patterns because that's what the sixth house rules. So when you get up in the morning, what time do you get up? You got to get up the same time every day. If you want to see results, you got to put the work in. The sixth house deals with work, intestinal fortitude. It deals with discipline. So you're going to have to get more disciplined and more structured if you want things to go your way. And I feel like some of you are going to realize that maybe because you were unorganized or you may have been all over the place or you may have had people in place who were not organized or not working cohesively with you. This is why things have not gone the way that they needed to go or why you haven't seen the results that you want to see. And so as a result, you may be like, yo, what am I doing wrong? Why is this not working? Why is this not making any sense? And it's because there's something out of order here. If you were working in a project, it's because the people that you're working with they're not organized, they're not structured like you. Or you could be holding the group back. It could be that too if there's some type of group situation going on here. All right, it's one or the other. But that's going to come to you're going to come to the realization of that if you haven't already, or they're going to come to the realization of it about you. So maybe you need to get things in order. Okay, is what I'm seeing here. Now, there could be some heartache that you're dealing with. Maybe that's why you got thrown off of your course, what have you. There could be some, heartache that you're dealing with. And so maybe you just need to take some time to deal with that. Because maybe some of you may have experienced some type of loss or something like that. And you're trying to go back to work to get your mind off of things, but it's not working. Or maybe you're dealing with someone who, they're holding the group up or they're holding things up, but it's because they're in mourning and they're trying to, do too much at the same time, at one time. Somebody could be going through a divorce or a separation right now and, they just want to work to take it off their mind. But that's not working. It's causing more harm than good. Also, there could be somebody who just they can't accept the fact that something didn't work out. All the hard work and effort that you put into a situation, it may not be going the way that you want it to. And it could be, again, because you were dealing with someone who was not true. There's a missing link here. They're, you're trying to figure out, why is this not working? How did it not work? I did everything I was supposed to do. Charlie was on his job. Mary was on hers. June was on hers. But then you may find out that Charlie, June, and Mary may have been on some other shit. And you find that out and you're like, you know what? Okay. And so the universe is telling you, all right, you may have to hire new people, or for some of you, this is a legal situation, but there's something going on behind the scenes with this Neptunian energy here, or you may have to get very creative in how you go about moving forward and putting things in place with this Neptunian energy here. Because this is all about using your creative imagination. This is all about idealism. So coming up with different ideas on how to do something. Maybe somebody stole your idea. That could be the case as well. Somebody may have tried to take your idea, or they could be in the process of trying to take your idea. There could be some type of competitive environment going on here. But, these are some of the things that you may have to take into consideration. But with Neptune in retrograde, you're going to see where the deceit came from, or who's being deceitful. Or if you're being deceitful, they're going to see you for who you are. All right? So that's what I got for you, Libra, in reference to your Neptune retrograde reading. If you need a personal to get more specific into your individual situation in reference to Neptune retrograde and where it is in your chart and how it's aspecting some of your natal planets, and the result of you, basically seeing things for what you need. Maybe you're seeing something, or it's right in your face and you can't see it for whatever reason. It may be something too difficult to deal with because it may cause heartbreak. All right. That could be what's going on as well. So some of you could be stressed out about that. Okay, this could be a marriage. Some of you could have found out your partner was having an affair, or maybe you were having an affair and you got caught. Somebody could have been dealing with someone at the job. That could be another thing as well. That could be coming out, that someone is messing around with someone at the job. Hopefully this doesn't turn into a sexual harassment type of thing. Okay, some of you could be dealing with that. But there's some secrets that are going to be coming out here in reference to the situation. So hopefully you're on the good side of things. All right, and that's what I got for you. Like I said, if you need a personal, my information is in the box below. I'm going to go ahead and move on and do Scorpio, and I wish you the best, Libra. Take care of yourselves.